Hello, everyone. I say welcome to 2025, year of opportunities in the Nigerian stock market. If you are new to this channel, this is Market Formula. This is where we talk about the technical analysis of the Nigerian stock market using different technical analysis tools to dissect every stock, looking at entries and exits for maximum return. If you are new to this channel, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the content that we are going to be dropping this year. I have good news for you. This week, I am holding a training for people that are interested in learning how to read the chart. The focus is on the Nigerian stock market, how you can sit down at the comfort of your home and trade this market without the help of anyone for high returns. If you are interested, I have put the link in the description where you can join the group and learn more on how you can get started. And also, I need to tell you that the market closed 2025 with a strong engulfing candle. What this means is that the market has formed a temporary support for us to trade from. And if you are looking for where you can make high returns this year before the end of the second quarter of the year, come and look at this Nigerian stock market because the market has already shown a very solid support where we can pick entries from. And if you are also interested, at the end of this video, I'll be sharing 2 or 3 stocks that we can trade and we can make a very huge return before the end of the second quarter of 2025. So come with me as I show you all the possibilities that is in this market. Before me is the chart of the all share index of the Nigerian stock market. And if you understand how the candlestick really works, you will know from candlestick signal. I'm looking at this time 3 months time frame. Each of these candle represent 3 months of data, and we have the open, high, low, close, and the volume in each of these bar. You can see that the last time the market broke out of this zone, we were in this ranging in market, and the market tested this place, came for a support, tested it the second time, came for a support. This is like a liquidity grab in this zone here, and from there the market broke out, tested the resistance. This is the third time it's testing it, broke the resistance, came to use the resistance for a support. And this strategy is what we call support and resistance, because support must turn to resistance for it to be valid. It touched it, break it, came for it for its support. It was a resistance, broke it, come for a support and pushed it higher. Look at what happened here. The reason why this failed, it broke into this support, pull back, but it did not use this support as a resistance. Assuming we found a red candle around this zone, then we can say the market may likely go like this. But since the market came back up, went for this support, broke it, and it has already formed a support here for it. So the last support we are looking at is actually here on the 3 month chart. But if you step it down, you will see some internal structures that we can also pick entry from. But let's look at the last candle that formed here. The candle of October, November, December. This is October, November, December. And let me show you what really happened to this candle. One, what we can see is that the candle is a bullish candle. You can see that is a bullish candle. Bullish candle, I represented it on this chart with green. Red is bear, red is bear. You can see we have small bearish candle, another small bearish candle, which is having a retracement under. Then we now have a bullish candle. And the bullish candle close above the bearish candle, making this level a temporary support. This support is not verified until we have a close above this level. And market is already at that level. So this quarter, January, February, March, these 3 months is very key. I want to see that the market close above here. When the market close above here, then making this support a solid, a valid support. It's a support now, but it's not verified. Why? Because it did not break higher high. If you have been following me on this channel, you know that I used to say that price moves in swing. Price move in swing. When it's swinging up, we say it's an uptrend. When it's swinging down, we say that it's a downtrend. The market as we never move on a straight line. It doesn't move on a straight line. In fact, when market move on a straight line, is abnormal. Is an abnormal movement. Yeah. So we need to understand that price moves in swing. So when it swings higher, it is an uptrend. So we have not seen a swing higher yet, but we have seen a swing low. And this swing low needs to take out the swing high. When support takes out a resistance, is an up in an uptrend. Because in an uptrend, the resistance are meant to be broken in an uptrend. Support are meant to be held. In a downtrend, support are meant to be broken. So it's a resistance. We are seeing a resistance, but because we are in an uptrend, we tilt the probability, we tilt the odd to the favor of the bulls because it's going to break resistance. It's going to break resistance. And if it's able to break and close above resistance, then making the support a valid support. So until that happens, the market has not made this a valid support. Anything can still happen in this candle because it's still forming. This candle that I'm looking at, this current candle is going to close by end of March. So that's about the all share index. Let me still show you another thing that I'm looking at. Let me show you another thing that I'm looking at. We need to measure the retracement for Fibonacci extension. In case this was a breakout, let's see where is most likely, the market is most likely going to find some resistance. So drawing my Fibonacci extension, and this extension have been designed or has been set up to track the harmonic pattern. I like using harmonic pattern, especially when I'm spotting a reversal in the market. So for the market to continue on this trend, I need to see that it closes above this level. And that level is actually at 114 basis points. So 114 basis points or there about this zone is the level I'm watching. If the market is able to close above there, then I will take this as a continuation. But until then, it's still not a continuation yet. So that's one level that we are looking at. Another level we are looking at is when I want to measure if this ends up to be a bullish flag, which is painting, most likely painting to be. Let me show you what I'm looking at. We have bullish flag, we have bearish flag. This is a bullish flag because it comes like this. That's the pole, and this is the flag. So if this is going to play out and we are going to have a breakout, the first level the market is going to find resistance is going to be at this zone. Let me show you at this zone of, okay, so it's going to find, all right, that's the first level is going to, all right, so that is what I'm looking at. It's going to find resistance at this level for the first time. So I need a close above here to expose higher high. So let me mark that level also, this level. So we are looking at that level, which is at 111,000 basis points. So let me draw my zone there. I need the market to close above there for a bullish continuation. So that is another level we are looking at. So this zone is actually going to be a resistance zone, but the support we are looking at for this is going to be here. Support is going to be here. This support will be broken when we have market close below here. So we are looking at a close above here for bullish continuation, and we are looking at a close below here for a bearish, a temporary retracement. This market is still the bull market until before the bull can not have way again. I need to see the market the way it is now. It has to close below here before we can say this trend is over. Following my analysis of my own candlestick analysis, this level has to be broken. That's 75,000. I'm just going to round it up to the psychological level. This 75,000. So if this didn't happen, then another thing that can happen for me to move this support higher is that the market will need to close above here. If the market closes above here, then whichever candle that closes above here becomes the support that we are looking at. Until that, this is still the support. So market can continue to range here until it finds a breakout and go higher. And this is a bullish flag. This is a bullish flag that is playing out. And if you understand harmonic pattern again, you will know that if I step it down, let me show you what I'm looking at. If I step it down to the monthly time frame, let's look at Elliott wave. When we look at Elliott wave, I'm seeing this move here as the longest of the wave. And you know that the wave 3 is the longest. This from here to here. From here to here. This is wave 3, wave 4. We are forming wave 5. So I can say, since this breakout happened, we have wave 1 here, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. The longest is the longest in this wave. I see it as wave 3 is always the longest. So I will now look at it. I'll just look at everything, then pick your wave 3 because I know wave 3 is the longest. Wave 1 starts with a divergence. Wave 3 is the longest. So it depends on how you want to look at it. Just look at the trend and see which one is the longest. That longest trend is wave 3. That's how I look at it. So this will be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3 because it's the longest, wave 4, wave 5. And you know after wave 5, we have corrective wave. You see A, B, C and all. So we expect that the market will continue to bounce around here if it's not strong enough. In fact, that's what I expect. I don't expect the market to still continue to go up. It will still bounce around here for some time because market does not move on a straight line. So let's now look at the stocks that I'm looking at for entry anytime soon. Just look for entry and expect that you make between 20 and 30% before the end of June. That's second quarter, yes. Before the end of June, you should expect to make that kind of money if you are interested. But remember, this is the disclaimer. Whatever I share on this video is actually for educational purpose. And before you invest, always make sure that you consult your financial advisor before committing your money. I'm looking at uh, Nascon. Nascon. I'm looking at Nascon, number one on my list. Today, Nascon gained 1.3%. 1.3%. I've already done this analysis for my students. Okay, let me just delete everything and we start from the beginning. All right. So when the market is on a bullish trend, what happens? Resistance are meant to be broken. One, form support. Two, form support. This is not a valid support. No, sorry. This did not take out this high. This is a support, but this support did not take out this high. So it came for another one and take out this. So I can either measure from here to here. I won't take this because it's an internal structure. I'm not looking at internal structure. Support are meant to break resistance. Until support breaks a resistance, it's not valid. So we have this one, this one, this one, this one, this one broke this. So we have this. So this is it. Using your trend line analysis, I like using channel anyway. So pick it from here. I need to see higher high, then connect the lows. This is not valid because it didn't take out high. So if I'm going to connect low, I'm going to connect this one. That's the first trend line that I'm looking at. Okay, that's the first trend line. Then this broke this. So this high is higher than this high. Where's the low that created it? Here and here. So I'll drop another trend line. You now see for confluence, the market is finding support around here. And if you want to analyze it based on momentum, this is the momentum candle. This one that happened around, this is around June 2023 happened because everything that is happening here is inside this candle. So this is the momentum that is pushing it up. And the last candle that formed was a doji at a support. So we take this next candle to be a bullish candle. So for the next 3 months, I expect this to be a bullish candle. If this candle end up being a bearish candle and the bearish candle close below this bearish candle here, that is the bear continuation. You can see this is a reversal. This is most likely going to be a divergence that I'm seeing here. Although I didn't put my oscillator. But if I plot my oscillator now, you will see that that is a divergence around where a resistance came for a support. So what are we now looking at now? We pick this entry. That is why I recommend that this is my first choice. You can buy this stock at this level for a break. And look at the last resistance. This is the last resistance. Market has not broken this one again. So even if this level gives way and broke this level, we still have support around here. We still have support around here. That's the channel, this old channel. Let me even remove that old channel. It's no longer valid because market has already broken it. Let me remove that. It's no longer valid. I just did that just to explain some things. All right. So we still have this support here to hold here. And if it's broken here, so it now depends on time because time will determine where it's going to find support. If it takes a longer time, it will find support at the higher price. But if it's very fast, it will find support at the lower price. You should understand time and timing, especially when we are trading. So this is the move I'm expecting. And if you are able to get this stock at this current price of 31 naira or anything lower, let me see where we can also pick the. If you get it at 31 naira, or the opening of this candle, what's the opening of this candle? The opening of this candle is 30 naira. Between 30, 31 naira is also very good. Then we now start looking for where to come out. But hold this stock for the next 3 months and let's come back and do this analysis and see. That is for Nascon. Let me see MTN. MTN. MTN Nigeria. Remember this analysis, let me delete everything so that we can start afresh. MTN also is in an uptrend, and you can see the trend is so strong. Let's connect the low that created those highs is from here to somewhere around here. I like to do channel. Can either do it like this way or do it this way using the midpoints. If I use the midpoint, that's I'm looking at extension. If I'm using the head here, then I'm looking at retracement. All right, so that is one level of the trend line that created. Okay, I'm not, this is higher than this high, so I will use this low. Sorry, I'll use this low. This candle is the highest. So when you are plotting, you must make sure that you track higher high, then connect the low, higher high, connect the low. So, all right, so let's leave it this way. I think it's fine this way. So that's the trend line. You see, it broke this trend line, immediately wants to snap back. And if you are looking at the momentum, momentum wise, there is one level here, okay, and there is another level here. This was broken, then there's another level here. And this is where we have opposite candle. If you understand what I'm saying when I say opposite candle, meaning that two candles are different. This is green, this is red. This is green, this is red. This is an opposite candle. This is green, this is red. This is an opposite candle. This is green, this is red, and this is green. This is an opposite candle. So every time we have an opposite candle, we mark the high. They call it a range. If you have green candle staying with red candle or red candle staying with green candle, it's a range. So if I'm going to use that analysis to track this, that means between this one and this one was a range. Market broke here, so we wait until we have an opposite candle, this and this. Between this one and this one was a range. Market did not break this one, so that's why I formed this reversal. But mind you, when price is coming down, it's looking for support. So the first support that it will see is here, but this support was broken by this candle. So if this candle broke this support, where's the next support? Here, where we have opposite candle. You see that this support was held. That's looking at support and resistance. But looking at the momentum, this is where the momentum is. Candle has to break below this momentum. If I see a candle that broke below this momentum, then the support is at a risk. This candle did not break above the momentum, so this is a resistance. This is a resistance because this candle and this candle, they are opposite candles. So you mark this as another resistance we are looking at. But momentum wise, we are still looking for momentum. There's still weak. The momentum is still weak, but the earlier you are able to pick it, the better. So for support, I'll track this place as my support. I'm not looking at this. I'm looking at this place. So let's draw our support zone. All right. So that is my support zone. So any price inside this support zone, just buy. for resistance zone around here. This is the high, that's the highest bullish candle. So if you are buying MTN, buy anything inside here or close to here, this price. Let me just tell you the best entry for this particular stock is, what's the opening price of that? Okay, 190. 190 naira, pick it. If it comes into this place, you can pick more. But MTN is my second choice. And if you know the reason why why MTN is down, then you know MTN will be inversely correlated with dollar and naira. So I can go and check dollar-naira chart. All right, this is dollar-naira chart. So December, the market formed a bearish candle. So giving us the opposite candle that we've been looking for. All right, this is an opposite candle, making this a resistance. But remember, this candle has volatility. Volatility is weak. Volatility is the weak of this candle. So we have already marked this level as a temporary resistance. A market came around there and formed a red candle, making this a positive, an opposite candle. So this and this, they are already an opposite candle. So what we do is to just, let me zoom into this place. Okay, what we do is to mark the highest price as a temporary resistance. And what is the momentum we are looking at? I need this candle that is forming to close below here. If it closes below here, making this place, and this is the range we are looking at. Actually, I'm looking at this range. This range is the support, the temporary support. So I need the market to close below this support. Okay, so I need the market to close below this support. If it closes below this support, it will expose this support. And this is volatile. This candle is volatile because it has wick. It has wick. So for the MTN trade to work out, I need dollar to come down. And you can see that dollar is already showing sign of reversal. That's how I'm looking at this analysis. So it's inversely correlated. That means when one goes up, the other one should come down because they are being affected by this exchange rate. So every other stock that is affected by exchange rate, when this comes down, they will go up. So that's what we are looking at. And let me show you another range I'm looking at. This is a box range that the market needs to close above for it to start going up. Remember I said close above, and before we can have a close above, this will end in March. By March, we know whether this candle will close above it or close below it. Then we now start another candle. Or the dollar is around 1,533 on the chart now. So that's the second pick for today. And the last one that we look at, let me quickly, I've checked Nascon. Let me see which one should I do now. I know I have a couple of them. I'm just looking for the one to give out now. All right, let's look at Ellah Lake, and that will be the last talk I will analyze. The video is already getting too long. For my Ellah Lake, let me delete everything so that I can start the analysis from scratch. Ellah Lake is in a box range, but we need to see what is happening as this, even though it's in a box range. The bearish candle, this is the lowest body of the bearish candle. So when we are looking at momentum, we check body for momentum, weak for volatility. This is the candle, the lowest bearish candle is here. The highest bullish candle is here. You get it? So here, anything that comes lower than here is a trap, is a support. So if market comes into this place, it will bounce back and see what has been happening for how many years now? Since 2002, 2002, April, around April, this thing has been touching here going back. It touched here. If you check my video, I will share the link. Maybe I'll also put it in the description or comment section. There's a when we analyze this chart the last time, the market was here. I said we should buy and take profit around here. Then the body of the candle was here. And thanks, the market broke above the body, telling you that there is momentum in this market. So, and the market now came back to the support. The next 3 months, whatever happens, I don't know. It came back to this support. For you to come back to this support and see January candle now is forming what? Forming retracement. Is coming in here forming retracement. So as long as the market is not able to close below this level in March, this is still a valid trade, and I expect market goes back to touch this, not this one this time, but I'm going to look at this. Looking at my opposite candle again, this one and this one, they are opposite. This and this, they are high, and mark it as is resistance. So we are looking at two things. I want the market to either close below here for a bear's takeover or the bear's control, or market close above here, above this price of 4 naira 43 kobo for a bull's control. But for a continuation of this trend, I need the market to close above 5 naira 45 kobo. And that will be the end of this video. I hope you stayed to the end. So if you stayed to the end, you can just leave me a comment and say yes, because I'm going to send you a gift, a bonus gift, because this is my first video in the year 2025 and you are watching it to the end for the first time. There's a bonus for you. Thank you all for joining me. Hope to see you again in the next video. Bye.